Hello, hello. Welcome back to Mianna, and I flipped on the recording today even though we're just back in the plane of justice doing a grind because I think it's kind of an interesting trio, interesting situation we got going on. We've got Turpentine the Druid, and we picked up a Cleric that was LFG just because we're going to be using the pet for tanks, so we thought, hey, why not get that CH value? Now, for those of you who don't know, the most famous, or maybe I should say infamous, duo in the game is the Cleric and the Enchanter, and that's because of the Cleric's complete heal and the vast amount of HP that mobs do have. Aside, people usually only think about the DPS that they do, because they're rarely used as tanks, unless, of course, you have a Cleric and you don't have any other players that are doing melee, so it's a very unique situation. But when you do have that situation, your only problem is aggro. It's going to be pretty easy for the mob, the pet mob tank to lose aggro. So we are having to root lock the mob. But aside from that, I mean, it's a nice grind. Because the pet's probably got, I don't know, 6 to 8k HP, maybe more than that. So the CHs just get such good, what's it called? You really get the value out of them. Sorry, I just stopped my monologue there. It's because I started talking to Turpentine for a second. He's feeling pretty tired this morning. Oh, got too close there. I'm trying to get close enough for my stun to hit, far enough to not get hit. So since I got extra mana, sometimes I'm throwing in a nuke, even though it'll break root and I'll end up getting my ass kicked a little bit. I don't mind all that much. I got a Cleric here healing me. And a Druid. We got lots of heals. So just using extra mana to speed things up a bit. Keep my mana like 70 or less because we do have Theft of Thought up. And when we do finally get an opportunity to use it, we got to make sure that it's worth it. Which means we got to keep our mana down a little bit, ironically. And we do that by nuking, baby. We do that by nuking. But it seems to be predominantly melees that we're dealing with here. Let's get a nice long stun in on this guy. I'm not slowing, just keeping up stuns. Because they seem to die quick. I've got the best haste I can put on this pet when he's dual wielding. So they're going down quick. And you know, the Cleric's occasionally stunning. And then I'm like, well then the slow is wasted during the time that the mob's stunned anyway, and having an extra stun will be good for when we do go up against a wizard or an enchanter. Before I started recording, we tried to pull an enchanter. I hit him with a tash and I backed up and I was waiting, and he starts to cast something. I'm like, alright, what's gonna get dispelled? Nope, I was charmed, and I was charmed for like 3 minutes. Which is ridiculous because my magic resistance is at only 100. I thought it was better than that. I've got group magic resistance up, but even then, like at 100 should be good enough, you know? It's like, what the heck? This guy just resisted my stun. I better skew him up. And hit him with a Theft of Thought. Look for a cast out of him. I wanted to nuke, but I'm worried that I won't be ready to interrupt a cast. Just like that right there. Now I'll nuke him. That'll get him into run range. And there he goes. He's a running now. So we're starting to crank the XP. We had a little bit of a slow start due to that charm. But now we're starting to pick it up. Now we're starting to pick it up. Charm break. Alright, we gotta be on top of him, but we got the Cleric. He's doing a really good job at helping us with the pet. With the stuns. Dare I say better than I would, even though I'm supposed to be Mr. Cleric. There we go. Wretched Vanguard's ready for some more fun here. So I just think it's kind of a cool trio we got going on here with the using a mob as the tank and taking advantage of the complete heal dimension there. I shouldn't even be wasting this mana for the stun. Pet's good. I think the Cleric's good on mana, but it's a nice long stun. Look at how much damage my pet can do in the duration of that stun. Did like 15-20% of the HP in that time. Let me make sure that this guy has been damaged so we get full XP on the kill. There we go. So we're at 94%. This is going to take us to 56. 56 is a cool level. I think I mentioned this before, but it's an important level because we're no longer self-mezzable. Who is this guy? Who next? He's a Necro. I feel bad. Turpentine says nah. And I feel bad because I would always say yes, but that's not a good thing. I don't think it is. It should be. You should be okay to say no. You know. Oh gosh, look at this guy beat us down, dude. the the Cleric says he isn't an Ixar, so he isn't a real Necro. See, the problem that can happen though is if we're fighting an Enchanter, and then I get a Charm Break, and the Enchanter's, you know, doing whatever he wants to do in the meantime. I think last time that happened, we were fighting the Enchanter, I got a Charm Break. I had to mez the Enchanter. No, what happened was, after I was charmed, my pet obviously automatically broke when I was charmed. So, they rooted my pet. And he was rooted when my charm broke, and then obviously we automatically pulled the Enchanter, right? So, at that point... I'm not going to nuke this time. At that point, I had to mez the Enchanter until I could recharm the pet. What was my point? It's a long day of work. Yeah, so in the instance of a charm break, I'd have to stun and mez the pet, and then immediately mez the Enchanter, and then charm the pet. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I'm tashing each mob because they're rooting, stunning. Might as well get the most out of that we can here. And throwing in a stun for good measure every once in a while. Maybe a nuke just to make sure somebody's doing it. Because damage has to be done to get full XP from the mob. Root Roke. Stun him again. Root him again. So we're keeping our mana pretty low, but we're hoping to run into a wizard. I prefer wizard over an Enchanter for what I hope are obvious reasons. with the wizard, easy to handle, and can give me some mana through Theft of Thought. There, a little stun on that guy. I'm not seeing anyone throw a nuke in there, so I will. I think I just saw Turpentine cast something, and I didn't see any spell effects. And from my experience with that, with my ranger, casting with no spell effects usually equates to the unresistible dots like Stinging Swarm. I assume he's got something better than Stinging Swarm. But yeah, getting about 15% an hour is what the clock says, which I think is decent. Right? A Wretched Fiend, we got a named. Alright, let's see what we get out of this guy here. I don't think he casts, and we're slightly low on mana. Just got healed a little bit. Oh, root must have broke. There we go, we got him rooted again. That was funny seeing that little dwarf cleric do this little jump dive thing. Terp's like, wow, root fades right away on this guy. I was like, no, it's because I rooted over your root. Wolfdar and I found that out. That even when he's using better roots and I'm just using the basic root, if I cast after, it will remove him. We got mage boots. Mage boots. Does that mean this guy will always drop boots? Oh, there's a charm break. There we go. Cleric's on top of it. Alright, here comes a wizard who's probably, yep, he just ice commented Terp there. We got a Theft of Thought this guy. There we go. Then we're gonna hit him with another stun. And I'm gonna nuke him just because you want to take out the casters as fast as you can. Oh, I pissed him off a bit there, apparently. Wow, I did Theft of Thought him, but I'm already back down to 50%. I'm just doing too much stuff, you know. Alright, this guy is mezzed, so we gotta wait for the mezz to wear off. I haven't been using my spell timers at all, especially since I got Quarm. Especially since the Zeal map came out. So we're gonna med through this one. I'm not gonna do my stunning. I've been stunning even on melee just because I think like, hey, I should be slowing. And since I'm not slowing, I gotta throw in a stun as another form of, you know, damage mitigation. Kinda. Dipsy to Tipsy is our cleric here. He's a bald little dwarf. Dwarfino. Alright, another wizard. Perfect. I think he's nuking us, though. That's not perfect. There's an ice comet. We gotta get rid of that. Let's dementia him, too. Just burn him, just cookie down before he can land one of them ice comets. Oh, looks like I cast that sign right at the right time. Yep, got him. Oh man, that guy just got worked. But anyway, 97% now. Wow, Cleric's actually low on mana. I didn't expect that, because it feels like the pet almost never needs a complete heal. He goes through like 3 or 4 mobs before he needs one, so. It's probably that Charm Break, and I think Turpentine got nuked a bit. But we're back up on the mana, so we're gonna lay into the next guy, I can tell you that. Next guy is in trouble, man. Pulling one, then we can AFK. Oh, I might need to AFK if the morning coffee is kicking in. Oh gosh, here comes another caster. We gotta. Alright, see, here's the interesting part, is that we've gotta. What's going on, dude? Where is this guy? Okay, we have got to do a mana burn on this guy, because we got too much mana for Theft of Thought to be worth it. So we gotta hit him with a nuke, and then another stun, and then another stun. And then now I guess Theft of Thought's worth it. It's still, we're only down to 80%. Oh, we only got 8% off of that Theft of Thought anyway. Let's hit him with another nuke. Why not? Oh shoot, because he's gonna nuke us. No! Got him. He's done. Alright, so we ended up with 90% mana. We stunned 3 times and used our biggest nuke. And we didn't sit down at all. Yeah, so I guess the Cleric is going AFK, but then we're like, well, we don't need to stop. Just because the Cleric is AFK. We're gonna nuke this guy, even if we take a hit or two, because it'll break root and get us aggro. I do not mind. Which is exactly what it did. We just re-stunned him and re-rooted him. Yeah, we hardly even need the Cleric, it feels like, but it's definitely worth having him here. Those extra stuns are really nice, as well as the complete heal. I mean, I guess we'd be struggling on mana a little bit without him. You saw, the pet only went down to 71%. Little gnomey gnome. Oh, he resisted my stun, and he got angry about it too. Let's hit him with a color skew. There, you didn't resist that one, did you, punk? Let's hit him with a nuke, which might just break the root, but I don't mind. We got too much mana to not nuke right now. And then let's get hit with a fucking charm break when no stuns are up. Ooh, that was close. We went down to 27%, literally. Nearly died there. That was close. Boyos. Somehow I dropped groove. That was the perfectly worst timing ever. Oh, Wiz gave mob. Yeah. So yeah, the pet's down to 44%. Hopefully the cleric gets back, because I think we got one more in us before we should probably get this pet healed. Should find that wizard, kill it before he gives more mobs damage shields. That's annoying. Alright, there's a Enchanter in this room, so when the cleric gets back we'll have to go to work on that. 98% now, about to ding. So tonight's Friday, and soon will be Sunday. We're gonna have a session with Classic on Sunday. Dude, did I not tash you? You really resisted my... That's crazy, dude. Well, you're gonna get nuked now. You deserve it. You're gonna get a nuke to the face, or to the entire body, I guess, technically speaking. Let's mitigate some more damage. Wow, yeah, so he pulled with Dispel to get rid of the damage shield on the mob, and Pet barely lost anything. Oh, and the Cleric's back. Alright. We didn't have to stop at all, just kept going. There's a box of apple car. That's gonna rot. And here comes a wizard, who is probably nuking the crap out of what's his name. There we go, we just interrupted a cast of his. Let's hit him again with a stun. There we go, we interrupted him again. And we're nuking him now. After this nuke, we will restun. And then Theft of Thought. Boom. And then re-nuke. Why not? Oh, because he's going to beat on us. That's why not. There, he's done now. Well, we're not going to nuke because he's running. It's a waste of mana. Let the pet do his thing. So I'm wondering if we would get better XP per hour as just a duo. You know? It is more comfortable. I prefer it like this either way, I'm saying. He says, I think it's better. And I say, I prefer it like this either way. Just curious. Love clerics, man. It's really supposed to be my main thing, I guess. Although I've been over this before, but maybe you missed it. The reason I picked cleric was like the same reason I picked trombone in high school. Just because that's what was needed at the time. My friend, I hopped in like, what should I be? What should I be? He's like, you should be a cleric. We need clerics. So that's why I started my first Everquest character as a cleric, high elf cleric. It's the very first Sendrith back in 2000 or something. Alright, so fingers crossed that things go well this time. We're going to be pulling the Enchanter. And we're hoping that he doesn't open with a charm this time. Alright, we definitely got to get this guy tashed. Let's hit him with the long stun to buy us enough time to nuke. That way we can finish nuking and then still be able to interrupt a cast. We just gotta make sure this guy does not cast. That's like, there we go, that was easy as pie. Easy as pie. 99%. We're about to ding level 56. And we're hoping and praying for a coin. If we can just get a coin, then we can grab a fungi. And even though we already have a fungi, maybe we can get a fungi staff. That'd be nice. And or even I'll take a fungi staff or a fungi tunic. I just need one coin. Just need one coin. If I can get two. I think I've got two. Oh, looks like root broke somehow. You know what? We got good mana. Even though Turpentine literally just rerouted. I'm nuking. 47 points of damage. He resisted it. Well, let's just stun him. There we go. If I can get two coins, I've got two pouches, and I'm pretty sure yeah, I got two of the silver coins, so I could get two gold coins. They're joking about letting me die because I'm too close to leveling. Dwarves. Well, here's my joke. When I ding, which should be the next kill, it wasn't this kill. Apparently this cleric said he gave the guildie a 0% res last night because he was being a twat. Oh, another enchanter. Not good. Looks like he already got stunned. Oh no, he resisted my stun. That's not good. I'm going for the nuke. Hopefully cleric stuns are up. Bring it on, boyo. He resisted my stun again, even though I tashed him? This is ridiculous. Gave a guildie a 0% res. And you know, as soon as that res box came up, that guy just clicked it. He's probably so pissed. Ding, 56. No sound, but I'll take the ding anyway. So now I want to hear, what did this guy do to piss this cleric off so much? Because that's harsh, man, to give a guy a 0% res, not like a 50% res or anything. It was straight up 0. It's like you hit... Oh, apparently he was training patrol. He was training Pats on him because they were destroying gear that he wanted on a 5th tune. It kind of sounds like everybody's being an asshole here. You have gear that he wants you to give him for a tune, and you're just gonna destroy it anyway. You're like, nope, we're gonna destroy it. That must not be the beginning of the beef. Why were you destroying the gear he wanted? He had already pissed you off? So now we're level 56. We no longer have to worry about AoE mezzing ourselves anymore. He's also a dipshit in raids. What guild is this guy in? He's in Burnouts. Okay, well. Maybe he just feels, I don't know, burned out. But psh. So, I mean, this is it. This is it, boys. We hit the 56. Maybe just make this one a little one. I don't know. We already put in, what, 33 minutes? Yeah. Terp, I think, is somewhere near the level that we're at now. Something. Some. Let's Tash and nuke this guy, because we got the mana for it. I'm sure we have too much mana. Oh, try and break. Cleric's like, you know, I don't go out of my way to be an asshole, but when the moment comes, and I'm like, yeah, that's a rare moment. You gotta love it, especially since he had to click accept. That's like the cherry on top. You know, he clicks accept on that res. It's like, sucker. Alright, 56. Now I really feel like I should be pushing Sendrith while we still got the double XP. Oh, for those of you who don't know, they turned off the double XP. Everyone was like, boo. And the Secrets was like, alright, I'll give you another week. I'll rationalize it by saying, you know, the people that didn't have connection during the event because of the hurricane, yada yada. And everyone's like, yay! So right now we're getting that high double XP, super long buff durations. It's all back on. Really cool till the 21st. Today I believe is the 18th or the 19th, so we got Got a whole nother weekend, and I really feel like I should be getting Sendrith into a group. But the problem is I logged on with the intention of getting Sendrith into a group. That's like what I was going to do. And LFG, 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 nobody was picking up a 40 cleric. It's like I got complete heal. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you not want a cleric? It's weird. Like, I'm used to cleric being one of those classes that people are like, oh yeah, right over here. Maybe there's a lot of clerics right now, because it's also one of those classes where around maybe this time in a server's life, people have a main that's 60, and maybe they have one fun alt also leveled up pretty decently. They're like, okay, I better make a res bot for my guild, you know. So maybe that's what's happening here. All right, we got another invoker. We could have hit him with the Theft of Thought before this nuke, but we're going with the nuke. Now the Theft of Thought. There we go. And now the color skew to interrupt this ice comet he's trying to cast. And that'll do. Back up to 85% mana, stunned 3 times and nuked. And tashed. And like basically profited. It's crazy. Platinum pours in. Each mob, even split, we're getting like 2 platinum a mob. And we're killing quite a bit, so that's nice too. We got another. See, now the problem with this is we got full mana, but oh, kids have to go to bed. This is gonna get nasty. My wife is using the AI in the TV to turn it off. She's like, Guanji, Shai Tonshui. That's like the TV's name. She's like, Guanji, needs to turn off. Immediate tears erupt upon the success of this command. And now vehement expressions of anger are following. Gotta love it. Entertainment, baby. Good night, kiddos. Already 2% in, boyos. Pretty good if you ask me. I'm hitting this guy again. Didn't break root. Lucky. Let's eat a little bit of... There we go. We stun locked him. Got an evocation level up. I really should do the wizard quadding because I was getting 15% per quad while this event's active. Isn't that crazy? And if I get like a C2, that if I could go in the event zone, get like a 4-hour C2. Oh my god. With one C2, if I was constantly polling, I think I could get up to like over 100% an hour at that rate because there's 2 polls, 8-minute spawn. So if every, let's say 10 minutes, you get 30%. Dude, that's just crazy XP. But the problem is those poles are so hard, those underwater blood gills in LOIO. They're just, I'm so scared. I did it once, and it was super shaky. I got some of them out of the water, and I had to go back because of the lazy leash aggro thing. Get the others, and I took a hit, and luckily I didn't get stunned. But I lost like 25% of my life, and like, I think I just got really lucky overall. Okay, we've got an AFK Druid. Alright. So I think Classic has taken off. I think he's like 60 now. Which is crazy. Sorry to be giving you guys so many Mianna videos and grinds like this, but I don't have so much time to play. And this is what I've been doing. So the options are post this or post nothing, pretty much. You know what I mean? And I figured this is better than nothing. I think this video should be appreciated because I love playing with the boys, but I think I prefer watching back these videos where I'm not on Discord and I'm just ranting. I think there's something about the flow of it for like listening in the background. It's a little easier to enjoy. Sometimes when the group's doing stuff and talking about what's happening on the screen, a lot of times people aren't really watching the actual action of the game. They're like just listening. It's in the background, or they're like, I'm often washing the dishes when I'm listening, and I'm more listening to the banter. Although, you know, sometimes the banter is great to listen to, but when it's intense and the group's just like, oh, stun this, mez that, it's kind of like, all right, we got mobs here. So I guess since the Druid is AFK, we're gonna pull. Oh, okay. We'll take the Invoker first. Uh-oh, he's gonna hit me with something. What's it gonna be? There we go. So we got another wizard, which is perfect because we could use a little theft of thought action on this guy. Wank. Shoot, we don't have our stun up. Direct damage, stun, color skew. Let's dementia him. Let's just add DPS to this. Take him down quick. Break root, I guess. I tried to stun, but I think he was out of range, unfortunately. Let's hit him with one more stun. He resisted. Well, he's dead anyway. Don't matter anymore. Alright, we pulled with a Tash. Let's hit him with a nuke. Why not? Boom. Alright, let's chill there. We're at 60% mana now. Already 3% into 56. It'll feel nicer when I'm like 10%, so I know that I can die without losing the level. Not that that'll matter. There's nothing special happening at this level. I should check what new spells we got, actually. P9, Enchanter. Let's see. Now that the Druid's back pulling, I have some time to see what I'm getting here. Level 56, we get Augment. Okay. Which is an NPC drop, so we're going to have to buy that or find it. We get Trepidation, a new 36-second Fear. Okay, that's pretty nice for fear kiting anyway. If we're going to do that at all. Alright, cool. We got this guy stunned. Let's hit him with the nuke. Since we do have an ad. That's a long stun. That'll put him below 20%. I don't know if he's rooted or not. He might be rooted. Yeah, he's rooted. Oh well. So the Cleric just hit 54. Super nice for him. Makes me almost jealous. Ooh, that guy just resisted my stun. That's ballsy. Alright, I think we'll wrap it up after this kill. Oh, charm break, charm break. Stun down, stun down. Getting beat on. Something fierce, something fierce. And I'm dead. Whoa. And we're still bound outside of Seb. I forgot to bind. He interrupted like 5 casts of stun. Well, we were 56. We are 56. We're gonna get a res, I think. I don't know what those guys are gonna do. Root the mobs and res me and then just wait for me to recover, keeping them rooted? I guess. But we got it. We got 56, and you got to see me die. And now you get to see this sexy body. See if I can give you a different angle on it. Oh, baby. It's rare you get to see her without her robes on. Alright. Catch you guys in the next one.